everyone here at Aviation Festival in London. I've caught up with Katri Harra Salonen, who is the Chief Digital Officer for Finnair. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Katri, we were chatting a little bit about the Nordic approach, I guess, to technology and to innovation. What makes the Nordic approach to this sort of areas of the business so unique?
So I think that up in the Nordics we have a great heritage of both technology and design, and in the world that we live in, digital design is it's built on both of those elements. It must be very close to humans and very close to the users and the user needs. And on top of that, of course, there's a lot of technology needed. So from that perspective, I think it's a great fit for us in the Nordics. And we have been also producing quite some successes from the region in this business.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Finnair has made no effort to hide the fact that they're sort of positioning themselves in Helsinki, using the geographical location as a connection between Europe and Asia and China. How has that sort of, strategy influenced your digital strategy?
So, of course, this gives us a great opportunity to enhance our digital strategy. If we think about being at a great kind of hub of both the Asian influence and, of course, then the Western influence, so we can and we do cooperate with the best companies in Asia, and we do the same with the best companies on the Western Hemisphere. So basically, we need to, of course, cater for all of the customers coming from different countries, and it makes us a kind of a melting point of innovation, and of course that's really inspiring, and it's great for the teams. It also is great for us when we recruit talent. There's a great opportunity to get to work with the big companies in the world and with the most innovative regions. And of course, Nordics is part of that, so it suits us perfectly.
I think one of the important roles of digital in the aviation space is to help increase ancillary revenues, to help inspire people to fly more, or inspire them to shop more, or help them find things they didn't even know that they wanted to buy. And so you guys have been adopting some really innovative payment solutions, in particular to cater to the Chinese market, but elsewhere as well.
Yes, so of course payments is really important when it comes to e-commerce, and from our perspective we really want to make it as easy as possible for the customers. So from that perspective, what we did quite early on is we brought Alipay on top of, or on our in-flight services, so as a payment solution. And in fact, that was the first. We were the first one in the world to do that. So basically, important for us, important for our customers, and bringing us, of course, business opportunities. But of course, there are also other kind of Asian platforms for payments, and we're working with those ones as well. And then we, of course, try to bring really good solutions also to our customers in Europe and US and in other regions. So, for example, Apple Pay is something that we brought online last autumn, and so basically what we're trying to do is cater for the change in consumer behavior and the needs, especially in this very fast-moving payment area.
Okay, and then last but not least, on the topic of gender, we've heard some panelists talking about diversity and gender in the aviation business, which is notoriously male-dominated in the past. You also come from an engineering background and are working in the tech industry, two other places that have traditionally been male-dominated. What are your thoughts on the progress that we've made, and what is Finnair or anybody else that you can take note of doing to kind of shift that balance a little bit?
Well, my background is I'm a third-generation engineer, so for me it has been a very natural choice to take this path, and my kind of basic thinking around this is that I would really like to encourage a lot more girls and women to choose it. It's a lot of fun, and you learn a lot, and I've enjoyed it for sure. What people are doing and what companies are doing, for example, we really try to encourage also ladies to join us, and we have a really great percentage also on the pilot side, and And the latest thing that we're going to do, our team members wanted to take the chance and go to one of the hackathons that we're sponsoring. So most likely we will have an all-ladies crew for that one. So maybe lift these things a little bit to the common public and make sure that also girls know that this is a great option for their future.
It sure is, and good luck to your all-ladies hackathon team.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today, Katri.